Hello, and a very pleasant good day to you wherever you may be. Welcome to another Cooperstown Bound video, and today Gabriel is going to be running down his list of top 10 catchers of all time. This is going to be across the modern era, right, Gabriel?
Yes.
Of baseball? Yeah, so catchers since 1900, and we're going to get right into it. So here's Gabriel.
So we're starting a new series where we're going to do the top 10 players at each position with catchers as we're doing it today, and then first base, second base, third base, shortstop, left field, center field, right field, and then the pitchers. So there might be some harsh opinions on these, but I don't think there should be because I have a feeling this is a good list. And yeah, so let's get into it. Starting with number 10, and that's going to go to Bill Dickey of the New York Yankees. Bill Dickey was most famous with playing with those Yankees teams with Lou Gehrig and Joe DiMaggio. He had a .313 career average with an .868 OPS, 202 homers, 1,209 RBIs. He's a Hall of Famer, an 11-time All-Star, and he won the World Series 7 times. Like I mentioned with Lou Gehrig and Joe DiMaggio and those great Yankees teams of the mid to late 30s and early 40s. So now let's get to number 9. And number 9 is Gabby Hartnett. Gabby Hartnett played from 1922 to 1941. He hit a .297 career average with an .858 OPS, 236 homers, 1,179 RBIs. He's a Hall of Famer. He won MVP one year, and he's a 6-time All-Star. And you could probably switch Bill Dickey and Gabby Hartnett around, but I think Gabby Hartnett's just a little bit better. So now we're going to get into number 8, and that's going to be Gary Carter. Your favorite catcher.
Yeah, that's my favorite catcher.
And Gary Carter had he had a really good career. He won the World Series with the 1986 Mets, which he had a hit in Game 6 of the 10th inning, the famous 10th inning of Game 6. And he had a .262 career average with a .773 OPS, 324 homers, 1,225 RBIs. He's a Hall of Famer, an 11-time All-Star, a 3-time Gold Glove winner. He's a 5-time Silver Slugger, and he won 2 All-Star Game MVPs. And yeah, I believe he played for the Expos a little bit too. And yeah, so that's Gary Carter. So now we're going to get into number 7. Number 7 is Mickey Cochrane. Mickey Mantle was actually named after Mickey Cochrane. And Mickey Cochrane had a .320 career average with 897 OPS, 119 career homers with an 830 RBIs. He's a Hall of Famer, a 2-time MVP, and a 2-time All-Star. He wasn't an All-Star as much because he played for less time, and also half his career there was no All-Star game for half his career. So yeah, there's Mickey Cochrane. And now for number 6, that's going to be Ivan Rodriguez. Ivan Rodriguez, one of the best hitting catchers of all time. A .296 average with a .798 OPS, 311 career homers with 1,332 career RBIs. He is a Hall of Famer. He won an MVP one year, a 14-time All-Star, one of the best defensive catchers ever with 13 Gold Gloves, 7-time Silver Slugger, and he won an NLCS MVP with, I believe it was the Rangers, but he played for a number of teams. But he was most famous with the Rangers, and he was part of that late 90s, early 2000s era of players from like Puerto Rico and Venezuela, all those players who were coming into the majors and making a big impact.
In the Dominican Republic.
Yes. Now for number 5 is going to be Carlton Fisk. We're in the top 5, and Carlton Fisk starts it off. He had a .269 career average with a .797 OPS, 376 career homers with 1,330 RBIs. He is a Hall of Famer. He won Rookie of the Year, 11-time All-Star. He won a Gold Glove, and he's a 3-time Silver Slugger winner. And he's probably most famous for his famous home run where he waved his arms and waved the ball fair in Game 6 of the 1975 World Series when he played for the Red Sox against the Cincinnati Reds. And yeah, Carlton Fisk, he's actually, of all the catchers who ever played Major League Baseball, he played the longest as a catcher. He played for, it looks like 24 seasons. 25 years, 25 seasons, 1969 to 1993. And now number 4 is Mike Piazza, the greatest hitting catcher of all time. Mike Piazza had a 308 career average with a 922 OPS, which is actually the highest of any catcher ever. He hit 427 homers, which is also the highest for any catcher ever. 1,335 RBIs. He's a Hall of Famer. He won Rookie of the Year. He had one of the best rookie seasons of all time, actually. He's a 12-time All-Star, 10-time Silver Slugger, and he won an All-Star Game MVP. He's most known with the Dodgers and the Mets, and yeah, he's just a really, really great hitting catcher. And now number 3 is Roy Campanella. Roy Campanella won 3 MVPs actually in the 10 seasons he played, which is pretty crazy. He had 276 average with an 860 OPS, 242 homers, 856 RBIs. He's a Hall of Famer, a 3-time MVP, and an 8-time All-Star. If it hadn't been for the late integration of black players in Major League Baseball and his career-ending car accident, he probably might have been the greatest catcher of all time. Who knows? But he's number 3 because number 2 is going to be Yogi Berra. Yogi Berra, of course, he won 10 World Series with the Yankees, which is a record. He played in 75 World Series games, which is also a record. He had a 285 career average, an 830 career OPS, 358 homers, 1,430 RBIs, a Hall of Famer, a 3-time MVP, and an 18-time All-Star, which I believe leads all catchers. But yeah, Yogi Berra, of course, played with Mickey Mantle and Whitey Ford in those great Yankees teams of the late 40s, 50s, and early 60s. And number 1, the greatest catcher of all time, it's pretty obvious, it's Johnny Bench. Johnny Bench, we actually have an autographed card, archive signature series of him. He had a 267 career average, an 817 OPS, 389 career homers, 1,376 RBIs. He's a Hall of Famer, a 2-time MVP. He won Rookie of the Year, 14-time All-Star, 10-time Gold Glove winner. He won a World Series MVP, and he actually won Player of the Year, as voted by Sporting News, I'm pretty sure. And, in 1970, that was one of the best years of all time, for anyone, actually. And, yeah, he played on the Big Red Machine, Cincinnati Reds with Pete Rose, Ken Griffey Sr., Joe Morgan, and all those other guys. And yeah, that's the top 10 catchers of all time.
Thank you so much for watching. We're going to continue this series, as Gabriel said at the beginning. We are celebrating the return of baseball 2021, as this is opening weekend this weekend. We're excited about our Rays. They're 2-1 now. And who's your favorite team? Who do you think is the greatest catcher of all time? We know when we do these lists, we will agree to disagree with all of you, and we welcome good discussion about this. So we hope you enjoyed this list, and we'll be back next time with our next one.
Happy Easter.